Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my first ever charity shop haul on YouTube. I've done other hauls on here before and I always do my charity shop hauls on Instagram and TikTok, but this is the first time I've done them on YouTube. It's that awkward time between Christmas and New Year where you kind of don't really know what to do, and instead of doing uni work yesterday, I decided that I wanted to go and do some new charity shops that I haven't been to in many years, if ever. So as you've probably guessed, I live in Southampton. Shirley High Street is very well known for having lots and lots of charity shops. Mummy and I went yesterday because we both wanted to get out of the house. I was not expecting to find the things I found, but I guess that's the same with any time when you go charity shopping. But there are about, I don't know, 6 to 8 charity shops on the same stretch of road. 3 of them are next to each other, so we literally went 1, 2, 3 and then crossed the road and went to the other one. So there are loads on this one road. So this is an amalgamation of stuff from all of those shops. I will obviously try different bits on and things like that and show you, but let's get into it because I'm so excited to play with all of my new things. Honestly, it never gets old, no matter how many bargains you find, it never gets old. So the first bag of stuff is from the Mountbatten Hospice shop, and this came to a total of £20. I found some really good stuff in there. It was the first one, so I didn't want to go overboard, but let's have a look. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm really into my 80s fashion, 80s style. That's kind of where I've found like the sweet spot of what suits me. So most of this stuff is going to have an 80s theme. Okay, so the first thing I picked up is tiny, but it's just this little Christmas decoration, obviously E for my name, but everything in the Christmas section was half price. So this was only £1 and I thought I can pop it on my tree now while it's up for a couple of days and then put it in the box of decorations for next year. I did find a gap in my wardrobe for like vintage shoes. I don't really have that many and the ones I do have don't necessarily go with all of my outfits. So I thought I would pick up or look for some new 80s kind of shoes, and I went for these. Now, upon first inspection, they don't necessarily look like they would be very nice. However, I did try them on. I carry like a little pop sock around with me. You know the ones they give you in like Bicester Village or designer boutiques? I carry those around with me in case I ever need to try on shoes or anyone else does. And I popped these on and they just look so much nicer on than they do off. They are the right size, even though they didn't have a size in them. And I just think they go with so much, like these and shirts and some nice jeans or trousers. And they were just really good to have in the wardrobe, like a proper staple. And they were only £6. So yeah, those are a bargain. I don't know what brand they are, if they have, oh, here we go. Vandal. I don't know what that is, don't know if it's good, don't even know if it's old, but bargain. Then I grabbed a little bag. This was only £3 and I do have a few kind of like small-ish bags like this, but I'm wanting to get a collection of more vintage bags because most of my bags are expensive. So I want a collection of like vintage ones so that when I don't want to wear something expensive, I can wear one of these ones, or if the outfit lends itself. It's like a navy colour. There, you can see it a bit better. It's like a navy colour and then it's got a gold clasp on the top, and this was £3. It's got a long crossbody strap. I then found a pair of stunning jeans. I haven't tried these on yet, but these, I don't know what brand this is because it's just got like a logo and not a name, so I'm not really sure. Again, don't know if these are vintage. Oh, it says Toteme. It says Toteme inside the label. Toteme Studio. So not sure if these are vintage or if they aren't, but they are very 80s. These were £8 and they're sort of like tapered at the top for the waist and then they come out here and then they're thinner again at the bottom. So these are the kind of things that I would wear with those vintage shoes, with something tucked into them. I just thought they were a really great staple. And I'm kind of filtering out some of the stuff and a lot of jeans that I don't wear, so replacing them with stuff that I will wear. Lastly, from this shop was jewellery. I always get caught by the stuff on the counter when they put jewellery on the counter and I'm like, oh, that's cute. So I got this, how are we going to do this? So I got this green ring and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It really sparkles and I love the emerald colour. And this fits on this finger here. So that's where I'll be wearing it. And it was only £1, so absolute bargain. There we go, this green one here. I just thought it was really sweet. Let's just leave it on. Put the other one back. Then I also grabbed a pair of earrings. These are just very sort of classic 80s simple stud earrings, and I just want some like more ones like this that I can just throw on, and these actually belong in this dish over here. Okay, that was that for the first shop. I can't remember what order all the rest of the shop's in, so we're not going to go in order. I'm just going to tell you what I got from what shop. I think this was this shop. So this is the Cry shop, and I only found one thing in this shop, but this one thing was very, very worth it. So I saw this bag on the shelf, and it was kind of just standing on the top of one of the middle bits. And I thought, oh, that's really nice. Like, it looks like it could be leather. It's got sort of like, it's like puffy, which lends itself to being vintage. I had a look at the price and it was only £7, which, I mean, it's more than £3 for the other bag, but it's still only £7 in the grand scheme of things. And I thought it looks like it could kind of be vintage, so took a closer look. And when you open it up, it's hard to do on camera, it's real leather inside. It's got this stunning little pocket in the middle. And the kicker for me, the real thing that sold it to me, is when you look in the back, it's got a little pocket that you pull out a mirror. I love that, like the little mirror insert. It's just so sweet. Let's take the newspaper out. So it doesn't have a brand, like I can't find a label anywhere, but it's obviously real leather, like it smells like real leather, it looks like real leather, and I just thought it was absolutely stunning. For a classic black bag as well, like I could use this in the daytime, could use this in the evenings, and for £7, why not? I feel like I'm gonna get so much use out of this one. Okay, so now we have the Sue Ryder shop. This one was quite big, as I remember. This one was quite big, and I spent a total of £14.75. So I'm guessing if you followed me, you know that I do photography, but that is part of my job. I have a marketing business and I do a lot of photography. I also do some weddings and shoots and things like that. I have a camera bag that took me months and months to find one that I liked, but it's also not big enough. Now I have another camera and like other lenses and things like that. So I found this. I don't know if it's a camera bag. I thought it was, but I'm not sure if it is, but it's got a pocket on the side. It's got a pocket on the other side. It's got the little feet on the bottom. It's got a really nice, easy to carry handle that's like not too far down. I can rest my arm on it, which is super helpful. And then a little handle on the top if I want to carry it like this. So I've put everything I got from the shop inside here, but it's got like little different compartments, and what I thought is like a lens can go in this pocket and things like that. So that was only £5. So I thought if I can just have that on my other camera bag, it will be brilliant. And it just looks really cute and vintagey, so I preferred this one. Then I spotted this adult colouring book. Oh, can you see it? And it's a colouring journey back in time. So it's got like loads of different, let's see if I can show you an example. It's got loads of different scenes from like different eras and things like that, and I do love colouring. I leave it by my bed. I've got like a little pencil case with all of my different pens in it, but that's like a Fabergé egg colouring slide, and then on the one on the back, the example's got like ladies in nice dresses and things like that. So that was only £1.50, and I thought it was a good thing to grab. I also bought, you know, like those boxes that like say like oracles. There was one called the Fashion Oracles, and I bought it for my mum because she bought me ones that was like the Success Oracles or something a few years ago. So I bought those for her, and they were also £1.50. So it was like a little box of cards. I then found this shirt, which I thought was absolutely stunning. It's a Jaeger shirt, but judging by the label, I feel like it's maybe vintage Jaeger, and Jaeger has been around for a long time. Nice cream coloured shirt, and then it's got like lots of buttons down the front, and then really nice like buttons and puff sleeves. and this was only £3.50, but I think I wear this a lot. Especially if I pair it, like I made outfits with the stuff that I bought and I didn't mean to. Like I could wear this with the jeans and the black shoes, the black bag and the earrings and the jewellery. I love it. Then some more jewellery from this shop. I bought this necklace. I didn't realise until afterwards that it has a stone missing. However, it's not, oh, these are all tangled. It's not hugely noticeable, so I think I'll just wear it anyway. But it's this kind of like amulet. There we go. So it's got a purple stone in the middle and then one's around the outside, and one of those ones around the outside is missing, but I don't think you can tell that much, so I thought I would just grab it anyway. And it was £2, so it's quite long. So it will go, let's have a look. So it goes to about there. So it's a quite a long one, but this with a shirt or something, or maybe a nice jumper. Oh no, my earring's stuck. And then the second one is like pearls and then metal or wire even knots. So let's try this one on as well. It's probably easier if I show you like this. So it's got like little pearls and then little knots in this one, and this was £1.25. Okay, then we move on to some of the most amazing stuff that I found. So as I said, I identified a shoe hole in my wardrobe, and then I spotted these in the cabinet of one of the stores, and these are emeraldy green Bally vintage heels. Now Bally is a beautiful brand, like an absolutely stunning brand, and as soon as I saw the label I thought, oh my god, they're going to be beautiful, but I didn't know if they were going to fit because they are a size 6 and I'm anywhere between a 6 and 7 depending on the shoe brand. But I got my little pop sock out again and I did try these on and they are absolutely stunning. One of the heels needs some work, so you see there's like half the heel missing and this bit needs gluing back on. I have shoe glue. I've already fixed a pair of my loafers with the glue and it's really good. So then I need to either find some heels like this or just take it to the local guy. I think it's about £10. But these said sold as seen, green suede, some wear. So these will actually be, so they're made in England, leather upper and lining and man-made sole. They really don't look like they've been worn that much, and obviously I'm going to clean everything before I wear it, but they were only £13, so I just thought it was completely worth it to give these a go, and they've got obviously the vintage stamp under there. So yeah, I thought they were absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to wear these. Then in the same shop I managed to find something that I have been looking for a while. So I don't know how I'm going to show you these, if I can at all, but these are shirt pins. So men's dress shirts need like little pins. I wonder if it will hold them in. So these are little pearlescent dress shirt pins. I have a dress shirt that I don't have pins for, and I've been looking for some of these for ages. So I saw these in the box and I think they were... So these were £5, which, I mean, for those, potentially too much, but obviously I've got so many bargains that I also kind of don't care if some things are a bit more than I thought they would be, but I needed those anyway, so I had to get some of those. And then I also grabbed another necklace. This one was £3, and it's like and it's this goldy colour with like pink gemstones in it. I just thought it was really pretty, and I want to get back into wearing my jewellery again because I have so many necklaces and earrings and things like this and I just don't really wear them very much, but I thought that was really pretty. Okay, I've never been to a Scope charity shop before. I've never heard of the charity Scope, but this one had not amazing things, but I found a couple of things that are amazing, if that makes sense. So first up, this was in the men's section. And this is a waistcoat. It was £8 and it says it's a size 10, but also in the label it says 36. It's by a brand that says like Fancy Fashion something something. But hear me out on this one. So you do it up like this and it goes across here and it's got all of these beautiful buttons all the way down. It's so pretty. It's like a navy colour, and then it's also got the little pocket square there that's in the gold to match the buttons. And I thought with like a shirt underneath, it's also kind of asymmetric at the bottom as well. So it kind of is on a, how am I going to show you this? So when you do it up straight, see how that's like asymmetric. So I'm going to go with this for under a shirt, or also like with nothing underneath. I think would look quite nice in a smart pair of trousers, something like that, and then some heels. So I genuinely don't know how I'm going to style this up yet, but it was almost too pretty not to get. Then probably the most exciting thing I found, I've been looking for the most perfect black leather jacket for months. We went to the south of France recently. I think that was in like August or October or something like that. And I was looking for a chunky black leather jacket, but not too chunky, but like oversized. I was very specific about what I wanted. Didn't find one and ended up buying a flight jacket, the big leather like shearling one. Then I found this. This was in the men's section, but my mum seems to think it's women's. I also posted another charity shop haul where there was a beautiful blue leather jacket. I'm still kind of gutted I left that behind, but that was £30, and then they had another leather one for £45, and everyone was saying that I probably should have bought one of the jackets. So this time, I bought the jacket. So it has MDK on the inside, which says Major Design Corp. This was £20 and it says it's a size extra large, which is probably correct. So let's have a look. It's got like this diamond detailing on the front shoulder, and then this also goes round to the back shoulder. It's got like small shoulder pads, but nothing too much, and it's more of like a long drapey coat rather than like a chunky denim jacket. Then on the pockets it's got leather, like suede here as well, same as on the diamonds, and then it's got the buttons that do up like the poppers all the way down the middle. I just thought it was so pretty. Let's try this on. No, we're going to do a try on later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I just thought it was so pretty, and it's one of those things that I would have put back and thought, should have bought that. It does need a bit of a clean, but I have leather cream and I'm learning how to clean all sorts of vintage things, including my car. So yeah, I couldn't really pass up this opportunity, and it fills the gap that I wanted of a really nice baggy leather jacket. So I'm excited about this one. Okay, my camera battery died and I had to charge it again a little bit, so I don't know where I got to, but I think I'm on the last bag of stuff. So this last shop, I already had bought quite a lot of stuff. I had like two or three bags that I was carrying, so I couldn't really look properly. I kept having to like put things down and pick things up again, but remarkably, I managed to find some good stuff. So first up, I found, so this reminds me of my great auntie. Unfortunately, she is now in a home, but I spent a lot of time with her when I was younger, and she always used to have these patchwork leather bags. So this one is from Cotton Traders. I think it says it somewhere. There we go. So this one is from Cotton Traders, and it's real leather, or I think should be real leather. I think my mum said it's real leather. I saw it on the shelf and it was just up there like this, and I just thought it's a really cool bag. Like when we go to France, this can be my hand luggage and things like this. If I go away for the weekend, I can put loads of stuff in here, even just for like a good overnight bag. Not that I actually go anywhere, and I keep buying things as if I travel, and I don't, but we're thinking in the future. Obviously it's got like usual wear and tear, as most things from a charity shop do, but I think it's super cute, and it was only £6. So I'm really feeling this. I feel like it would really suit like sitting in the MG as well. Then I have been trying to find some small frames to go in the kitchen with my new kettle and toaster. I say new, you've seen it on Instagram, but it's very difficult to find small ones with things in. So I ended up finding this little one, and it's got like real pressed flowers inside, if you can see there, and it was only, I think it was £2 or £3. £2. So absolute bargain, and I need all the small ones I can get, and it's even got the thing on the back, and it says from the Winchester Gallery, Winchester Road, and it's got a number which is 4909, so it must be like part of a collection or a set or something. Okay, now this I saw on the shelf, and you're either going to love it or hate it. I personally love it, and I have been looking for one for a very long time. I inquired about a couple of them on Marketplace, but they just go, so I've never managed to get my hands on one. But I found a jewellery cabinet. How stunning is this? It was £10, which, I mean, for a charity shop is quite a lot, and the door I need to put like a magnet on because it's not like super secure, but inside it's got the little bit where you can hook necklaces, and then in all of the drawers, yeah, in all of the drawers is like the same ornate fabric. Obviously, we know I love jewellery, and I've got many different like pots and things around the house for my jewellery, but I just thought this was stunning, and I have been looking for one for a long time, so I was so happy when I found this. Then lastly, 2 items of clothing. This pair of trousers. How freaking cool are these? I don't know if they're vintage. They're by a brand called Ollie Rice, and the label looks pretty new, so I don't think they're vintage, but I mean, they're vintage enough looking for me. I haven't tried them on yet, so I'm really hoping that they're going to fit, but they were only £3.50. It said that they're a medium, but that is absolutely not a medium. In what world is that a medium? Like, I'm worried whether they'll fit me or not, and I'm a size 8. It's like a real like fleecy felt material, and they've got 2 pockets on the back, but I feel like I would wear those loads, and I'd put them with like jumpers, shirts, long sleeve tops, that kind of thing. So they were an absolute bargain. Then lastly, this really cute skirt. Again, haven't tried it on. That looks like it will fit. It looks like it will fit. It'll be fine. This is from, it says White House Black Market. Never heard of it, but again, the label looks kind of vintage. It was £5.50, and it's got like, they're almost like little fireworks, and for some reason this is giving me real nostalgia for like when you would have like dress up clothes as a kid and they'd have like glittery patterns on them. It's giving that, and I don't know why, but yeah, something for like a party or maybe New Year's or something like that. I don't know, I just thought it was really sweet, and I can throw a jumper over it or I can tuck something into it, so I'm hoping it fits, but if not, I do know how to sew, so I could potentially just put a couple of darts in it and it would be fine. Okay, so unfortunately I've lost the light, but let's put this leather jacket on. It fits like it's really long, which I actually like. That's what I wanted. But for me, like this is exactly what I wanted. Like the sleeves fit perfectly. I love it. I am obsessed with this. Because I haven't put this on properly, so I'm hoping that you can see. Plus it's very dark in here, but this is how I would wear this with a little pocket square. And then underneath, for example, I could even have a jumper like this. Like that actually looks cute, as long as the bottom bit was tucked in, perhaps. And then that's like this. I'm leaving it so that you can see the buttons. I like it. And then with obviously nothing underneath, it could just be worn as a top. And then I could have like a shirt, and maybe if the shirt had a collar, I could pull the collar over here. But I thought it was very nice. So there we have my huge charity shop haul. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait to style up all of this stuff, and I am absolutely ecstatic with everything I got. So let me know in the comments which is your favourite thing, which you thought was the best value, like which you liked the most. And I'm excited to hear what you think. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!